Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers. Gonna be talking about the NFL draft yet again. This time, I'm gonna be evaluating the cornerback position and the two top prospects that I think everyone knows that they are in this year's draft. So, gonna be talking about Josh Jackson from Iowa and Denzel Ward from Ohio State. Now, cornerback position for the 49ers, a little interesting, I would say. They have a pretty good set. Richard Sherman signed with the 49ers early on in the offseason, which was a pretty damn good move in my opinion. Got a Caleb Witherspoon, but that's pretty much it. They still need some more depth or maybe need another starter on the inside or outside. This year, if they want to look into a cornerback, not too bad of a year to look for a cornerback. I think it's still a need, but it's not as much of a pressing need as a linebacker or offensive guard. But I'm just wanted to make this video real quick just to see how I like the cornerback position and which one out of the two that I would pick for the first round pick if they were to pick a cornerback. As I said, if they don't pick a cornerback at all next week, then this video is pretty much irrelevant. But hey, it's relevant because it hasn't happened yet. The draft hasn't occurred in the next week, so I'm going to be making a video about this. Let's get to it. Now, tail to tape, Josh Jackson, Denzel Ward. First, I'm going to be talking about Jackson, 6'1", I think that's his height, 192 pounds, so a little bit big. Not the biggest guy, but I guess a normal size for a cornerback. Pretty damn good. I think he led the nation in interceptions with 8. That's freaking ridiculous. I mean, who gets 8 interceptions in college football or in the NFL in general, even though it's a pass-happy league? But still, 8 interceptions is freaking impressive. Has pretty good ball instincts. I think that's the big thing we can take away from him. The one problem that he does have, the one flaw, is just his experience, because this is his first full season as a starting cornerback or just playing cornerback in general. Some people might call it a one-hit wonder, but hey, you can't really say that because there's been some players in the NFL right now that haven't had any experience doing anything before and having great success in the NFL, i.e. Antonio Gates. I know that's a little bit apples to oranges because he was an undrafted player playing basketball, never played a college football game in his life and was a freaking beast in the NFL, but the emphasis is undrafted. So, I mean, the San Diego Chargers, Los Angeles Chargers, all they had to do was just take a chance. But Josh Jackson, the first round pick, that's a pretty big risk. Only 1 year of experience playing cornerback in college football with Iowa. So, I don't know, but I think it's a pretty good move. I think he'll fit the system under Robert Saleh. That's pretty much all I can say. Just his inexperience, that's pretty much the only downside to him. But I think his potential, just like Tremaine Edmonds, it's freaking really high. He has the physicality. He has the body type, I guess you can say. He looks like the guy that I would love to have for the 49ers, and I think people are wanting this guy if they were to pick cornerback just because of his ball instincts and the way he plays, and that one-handed catch against Ohio State, that was freaking impressive, I would say. Oh, wait, Odell Beckham Jr., right? He has really taken over the NFL. But anyways, a little bit of Josh Jackson, more about Denzel Ward. I think he's 5'10", 191 pounds, so pound for pound, they're pretty much the same, but Denzel Ward's just a little bit smaller. That might be a little bit disadvantaged against very physical receivers like Julio Jones and I guess Calvin Johnson if he was still playing in the NFL. That's pretty much his only downside. Very good footwork. I think that's the one thing Josh Jackson lacks is the footwork and the technique. Denzel Ward's pretty damn good at it. He's not as physical as Josh Jackson. That's pretty much the other flip side. I mean, these two, I don't know. They're like similar but different. More different. It's like the opposite of the opposite. So Josh Jackson is kind of bigger. Very good ball instincts, but not the best footwork. Denzel Ward is a little bit smaller, but has a lot of great footwork. Another downside for Josh Jackson is his 40 time. He ran a 4.56, but to me, I don't really care too much because there's been some great players that had some slow 40 times as a wide receiver or even a cornerback, and they still had some success, i.e. Jerry Rice, 49ers, wide receiver, way back in the day, and Richard Sherman, yeah, he ran a pretty slow combine, I think, in 2011 before he got drafted in the 5th round by the Seahawks, and he's having success. 40-yard dash, I don't want to take too much in consideration for Josh Jackson, but although Denzel Ward ran a freaking fast 4.32, I wish I could do that in real life, but never in my lifetime. So, anyways, if I had to choose between cornerbacks, who would I choose? Very tough choice. Both cornerbacks, as I will preface, they're pretty damn good. And if the 49ers ever choose a cornerback in the first round next week, they pick either of these players, I would not be disappointed at all. But for me, for my preference, in my opinion, I would love the 49ers if they draft a cornerback to get Josh Jackson. I think this guy is a freaking stud. He might be a little bit green just like Edmonds, as I said, but I think with the right coaching staff, with Robert Saleh and the right system, which I think this is a perfect system for him, the cover 3 scheme, I think he's a freaking perfect fit for the 49ers. I love that ball hawking skills. We do need that because I think we only had 10 interceptions as a team last year, which was a little bit disappointing, I would say, near the bottom of the league in terms of getting interceptions and picks from other quarterbacks, but Josh Jackson had 8 combined I guess, for the whole year in Iowa. That's a lot. I know it's college football. Maybe some of them were kind of, right place at the right time, but still, you got to grab those balls and get those interceptions, which he does a really good job at. He just knows where the ball is at, and I would love to have him. Denzel Ward, very good, athletic, footworking guy. He knows his routes. Still love to have him, but I just prefer the ball hawking and the very raw, very kind of green, I guess, Josh Jackson, a little bit more of a project than Denzel Ward. If they can get him to NFL shape, I think he would be freaking damn good. But take some time. I mean, 49er fans, if Josh Jackson gets drafted by the 49ers, he doesn't pan out the first year, just give him some time, just like Solomon Thomas. Solomon Thomas just needs one more year, I would say, this year. I think he can really break out, and I think that's the same thing with Tremaine Edmonds and Josh Jackson. They both, or one of them, was drafted by the 49ers. You might have to give him 1 year to, I guess, matriculate to an NFL level, and then the next year they'll be freaking amazing. That's the biggest takeaway, I would say. Denzel Ward, Roquan Smith, they look NFL ready. I'd love to have them if they were to get drafted by the 49ers, all these 4 players, but in my opinion, I'd love to have Josh Jackson over Denzel Ward just a little bit. That's going to be pretty much it. You guys, please let me know what you guys think about the cornerback position. If the 49ers were going to draft him, who would you rather have? Would you rather have Josh Jackson or Denzel Ward? Please let me know in the comments below, and before all the videos when I'm talking about Josh Jackson, Denzel Ward, I should have card sections about their highlights. So if you want to watch their highlights there. If you want to watch some of their NFL scouting combine results, you can check in the link in the description. Please check it out. It'd be cool. And if you guys like this, please like, subscribe, do whatever you want with this. Helps the channel out if you do both of those. And I will see you guys another time. I hope you guys have a nice day, nice weekend, nice whatever. I'll probably talk about the NFL schedule coming out on Thursday night. I have to work that time, unfortunately, so I'll probably have it very late Thursday night or very early Friday morning. Stay tuned to that, and I will see you guys another time. Bye, guys. Love y'all.